What's up guys, today I'm going to be explaining you the Next.js file structure, which I think is actually important to know. So, you want to get started, like you need to have a Node.js installed. Node.js normally comes with npm and npx, so what you can actually do is let me just navigate in the Next.js folder, and what I'm going to do here is just call npx create next app at the latest. So you ensure that you want the latest version. Okay, and so now you can just press enter and it will prompt up some of the things. Okay, so it says you have to actually install this, so just hit enter. That means type Y and hit enter and wait till it gets executed. Okay, now that we are done, we need to name a project. So I can call my project file structure, because that's what I'm doing. But if you are already in the folder where you want to create it, I would have just pressed dot, but in my case I don't want that, so I'll just have a file structure. And now you will come out with the basic series of prompt. So here's my recommendation: TypeScript. I would use it if it's for bigger projects, but this is not a big project. I just want to show you how file structure looks like. So we can press no. ESLint, yes. Type 1 CSS, obviously. But if you don't know CSS, I would recommend you learning CSS first and then going to tier 1 CSS. And we like it. So you can have source directory, but in this case I don't want to. It's actually your preference. And app router, yes, I would love to use the app router. It's actually really good. TurboPack, yes. So basically, if you want to wrap up your Next.js application, you would actually bundle it first and then put it into production mode. So yes, I would like to. And if it alias, no. Great. So once it starts, we just have to wait until it's done. Let me open the file here and show you what's happening. Great. Okay, so once you are done, it's set up. Now let's get to the file structure. So let me close this and let me just start opening up files. So let's add at the top app. So this is basically where your application will be. So let's go to fave icon. This is the fave icon. So when you are in a browser, okay, sure. Let me just show you. Like if I go to Wikipedia here, you can see this little W here. So this is what the fave icon is. Okay, so that's what this is. And since this is a whistle icon, that's because that Next.js is built by whistle. So global.css, like you will have your main configuration for every site, like the background of and what type of font each heading will use. So that's what it is. Layout.js is basically like you have a mask on your website. It's basically just a mask type. Okay, what's happening with my mouse here? So this is just basically a mask. Yeah. And then we have page.js. So this is like the lander of your page, and you'll want to edit that, so you can see it. So node modules are just basically the node modules, and that means all the application libraries, I'd say. Exactly. And the public one is just files and SVG files. And here's the important thing. So yeah, here you can see that this is the gitignore file. So gitignore basically includes like what while coding or while uploading to your GitHub repository or your Git provider's repository anywhere, so that these specific things should not be uploaded at all. So like the .env file or the .whistle file. So it's actually nice that they already put the .env files, that they should not be uploaded directly to your repository, because the .env files contain all your API keys, secret keys. So you don't want them be leaking around on the internet. Next we have the configurations. These are just configurations from the package in Node.js, and README is important. So here you can see that they will tell you how you should get started with Next.js. And my recommendation, if you're starting out with Next.js, I would recommend two things: the Next.js documentation, if you are already familiar with coding, but if you just come into JavaScript, HTML, and web development and you want to try out a new framework, I would recommend you go visit JSM JavaScript Mastery, because that's a really great channel. Yeah, so this is basically a file structure of Next.js, and I think it's a very clean file structure. Yeah, thanks for watching.